random card store you go to, it's $20 a pack there.
Hey.
Hey guys. Sorry,
We're
we've
doing
just
some
been
stuff.
getting inspired after going to another card show. And
Hello, friends.
the idea of wanting to vend becomes more and more popular as the day as time goes by. We want to vend.
Hey, what's up, Dizzy?
Especially after seeing
Ooh.
especially after seeing the that wasn't the most professional card show.
No,
That was just a bunch
It was
of
pretty
people
small, too.
ragtagging together to
It was pretty small.
do something. So Sarah and I are going through all our cards. That's not what we're going to be doing on the stream. I am going to be playing a little bit of Mina the Hollower. But after seeing...
You know I can go through those, my love.
I know, I'm in the mood to do it too, so I'm doing it.
Okay.
I just grabbed the pack.
Well, you can show chat and we can pull ones we find. Maybe they'll be interesting.
Because times are tough, times are only getting tougher, and Pokemon cards are only getting more expensive, so we kind of want a hand. I know I definitely want a hand in the market, especially after seeing Journey Together, like a blister pack that we could get at, that we usually find regularly at a Family Dollar for $5 being sold for $15. There's definitely money in there, so...
Maybe you can even some of your magic cards too.
No, but that one Monster Hunter. Go, thanks, Buzz. It's an alright. That's a great day. Have a good day, dude. In that one Monster Hunter thing I was playing on demo. The demo video is out there on this channel. That one was about riding the monsters. I know Monster Hunter is about killing. Yes. Oh, sorry, babe. I know I said to separate them by hollows too, but I haven't been doing that.
Well, how's everybody doing today?
Yeah, how are we doing? I'm glad I'm not into Pokemon cards anymore. We're into it. This is the life cycle of the Pokemon community.
Get our phases.
Well, I've had this phase. I got out of it. You brought me back into this phase.
Yeah, I stopped for a little and then I got back into it.
I was out of this because remember a couple months ago I was like, I know what my new goal in life is. I want to be a vendor. And I was like, no, it's dumb. Now I'm back into it again. Yeah, like...
Well, we already talked about, like, if we do this, we're not gonna fucking rip people off. Because that, I refuse to be a part of ripping people off.
And we aren't
We aren't scalping either.
We're not
This is just
scalping
from our
either. We're not
collection.
going to a place buying everything out and doing it. We just
Stuff
it's
that
just
we've already
buying
read.
a pack casually, and I don't open it.
And then whatever I rip will save for...
Sarah made money back from her pools today because she was selling.
I traded.
She was trading and selling her cards for better cards.
Yeah, I traded a lot of my cards that I didn't want, and even got like a good amount of money back. Not a good amount, but I got money back, you know?
If you eventually sell it, it's scalping. Well then, I'm a scalper.
I'm a scalper then too.
Then I'm a soft scalper. But not in the douchebaggy way. I'm a polite scalper. I'm a honey, their meal's getting cold scalper.
No, like, we're not fucking selling packs for $10 a piece.
No.
Unless they're, like, out of print, but we're still not gonna...
Like, this is the way how I thought.
Like, it's...
So, if I do it...
Like, I refuse
and
to do that.
see, this is a pack of perfect order, not open. This pack was $6.44. So, if I were to vend right now, this pack would be $7.44 because I would want to sell my product. I would want to get the money back because it's money I spent that I want to get back later. So I would not sell anything at a loss. So like if this pack, say next year, if I open up a stand and these packs are not selling, I would not scalp them. Like perfect order. I would still make it affordable price so it still goes back and I get my money back later. But in a year or two, perfect order is probably going to be $15. That means I would sell my perfect order for $10. That's already way more than when I bought it. Still not the full amount, but as long as I made the money, more money than when I spent for that pack, I'm okay to take the loss on it too, because I'm there to make money and they would still sell. You know what I'm trying to say? Like this box is 16, so if I were to start a vending, I would sell it for 17, because that's $16 I got back at a later date.
Okay, there's a lot of celebrations.
I think that is the celebration stack.
It is.
So just make that its own stack.
You want me to make celebration its own stack?
Yeah, well, that's basically the stack.
Okay, well, but I did end up putting some in here.
Oh, alright.
So I'll go through
No, it's okay.
No, I got it. It's okay.
But, like, the way you explain it's kind of the way the scalper would explain it. Well, I'm not gonna sell this box for $8 when I paid 16 for it. I don't care. I saw a pack for $5 that we get regularly sell for 15, and the people
it's
like,
ridiculous.
and these are normies foaming at the mouth for it.
Like that's so ridiculous.
For me, it's scummy if you go into the store and buy everything out, and so other people can't have it.
But like all of this is sitting here and it's not doing anything. You know, like, do you want the trick or trade mixed on top?
Sure. That's how secondhand works. You buy it and you sell it for less. Yeah, I would sell it for less if I can't get rid of it. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Also, Math, thank you for the game. Math got me a racing game on Steam, so it'll be a nice thing to play to mix up the suffering from this game. I saw some videos and I'm definitely was playing this game wrong from the start. Apparently you could grind this section. I need to upgrade. That's I I just don't know how to get like 1,000 bones. What was like the second? No, yeah, no, I can't play. I don't know how to play this game. Yeah, no, that's what math said. So next month is only Star Fox for right now. Unless it's something like this, like I actually didn't even pay money for Mina. I guess I had some leftover. I got, because I bought that $100 Mario thing before. I was able to get Mina for free, so I actually didn't even waste money on my own money on this game. And yes, you could ask Sarah. She's right here. I have not spent money on junk, so.
No, he really hasn't.
I'm realizing though that there is still a spending issue, and the spending issue goes to is food, and I'm trying to figure out how to stop that, you know. It's weird because I always say, oh, I'll just starve myself, it's easy, but it's not, and no. I can't do it. I'm trying my best here.
It's also not really that healthy to starve yourself too.
Oh no, we're definitely gonna keep a spreadsheet. I wouldn't be reselling this cards and stuff yet till like next year or a year or two, but we're getting the stuff prepared for it now. Sarah's organizing all the bulk.
I love organizing.
We already have a white table. I just need one of those fancy card display cases, and I'm good. But like, see, that's like technically, like, I think I'm thinking about this wrong, Math. But like, back when I bought the gift card for the Mario Bros thing, that was $100 spent then. And the way how my brain works is, I spent that $100 then. It's gone then. So when it comes back to this now, it's like, oh, this was a free game to me then. That's how my brain sees it. That's how I see the Pokemon cards. That's why I'm saying, as long as I make more money off of the cards that I originally spent for back then I could be okay with that. Those are cards Deerso gave me, so put them in the pile that I'd let my kid look at. Yeah. But it's not spending money on it again. It's like something, it's like, again, I guess I technically pre-ordered it then. My brain doesn't see as this game being bought, since I had the gift card and forgot about it.
But Math, I do agree with you that some of the games that he doesn't play, or like, don't think he would play,
yeah,
I think he should sell them. I really do.
Oh god.
I'm not telling you to sell your whole collection.
No.
But like, just ones that you know that you will not play, will not like, you know.
Yeah, and
I'm not saying just Nintendo, just like, you know.
And I've been getting better with that.
Yeah,
like,
you haven't bought in every
even toys.
Yeah.
Like I knew Mina the Hollower was a game that I want. I can't. I'm trying to play. I don't know how to grind. I can't grind. I don't know how to. I don't know what to do. They said this is the area you grind, and I. Hold on. Let me watch the video. I can't figure it out. I don't know how to save my bones when I die.
Tandem mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cute flashlight art.
Oh.
That is really
There are tons of trinkets to collect in Mina the Hollower. You'll be finding them throughout your entire journey. But there are 10 in particular that you'll want to grab as soon as possible. Some of them are for sale.
I'm just wasting my time playing. This is probably gonna get copyrighted for that fucking commercial. YouTube, unless you want to fucking pay for my red.
Think again. Sure, there is a recommended order of exploration, but once you're dropped in the starting town of Osix, you're basically free to go wherever you want, right from the start. That said, if you want to have some recommendations of stuff to do first, well, here's a video for you. First off, let's get us some bones. One of the easiest rewards to get early on in Mina the Hollower are bone stones. These little gems are a valuable form of currency that persists even if you die. You'll generally find these in blue treasure chests, many of which will be in plain sight, but they require a bit of puzzle solving to figure out how to actually get them. Here are a handful that you shouldn't miss right from the start that can be gotten with relative ease. In the tutorial section, when you're on your way to Osix, there are a handful of missable chests that you can collect. The first one is on the right side of this room with all the fences and gates.
Damn it, let's read. Dude, I'm trying. Not everyone's messages load. I thought we had this conversation in the Discord. What's your favorite Disney property? My favorite Disney property is Wreck-It Ralph and Big Hero 6, but they'll never make another of each.
They shouldn't. Don't ruin it.
And I know Wreck-It Ralph and Big Hero 6 are both in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite Kingdom Hearts. I own all the Kingdom Hearts. I've never played it. Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite because of Big Hero 6 and Wreck-It Ralph being in it. And because of the song, Don't Think Twice. But I really liked, in recent Disney, I haven't seen all the stuff, but I really liked Moana when it came out. And Disney Pixar's Hoppers was really good. Hoppers. Yeah, Hoppers was really cute. Yep, see, that's why I said that they're on Kingdom Hearts. You should play it, my boy. Or I'll eat your sister's cat. That's wild. I knew that's where you were gonna go with that. Hey, and it's something I can do. I do own all the Kingdom Hearts. What? What's going on? Alright, 1 second, dude.
It's always right when you start stream.
Yeah, I can't have a life. I can't fucking do anything.
Hi, everybody. Listen, my OCD organizing brain is like liking this right now. So I'm like living my best life. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I just took a shower too, dear so, and then I just rolled into my pajamas. I feel like shit. I don't know if you missed it, dear so, but I'm organizing all of his cards. He's like tired of having so much shit and he wants to sell stuff. Moms have called him away to do something. Lord knows what it is this time, but... As much as I want to sell stuff, that's too sentimental to me. No, I get it. He's making me save like a few things, but a lot of it he's just over and wants to sell and get rid of it. I'm so closed off from my family, they never ask me for anything. Oh, wow. As much as I want to sell the new cards I got into because they were worth 3K overall, I just don't want to. Nah, I get it. Hi, Night Sky. I remember hearing a story about a Vietnamese dude raising and fattening up a cat one day, so... Oh, no! No! No, I don't want to know that, Dizzy, no! I don't want to know that. I love cats way too much, I don't want to know that. It just makes me depressed. I love kitties way too much, no. And I love my own cat. Way too much. No. How's the game? Night Sky Dad. How's the game? He's struggling, of course. But he likes it, he's just struggling. Sad shit, I'm very sorry for telling you that. I just dropped them everywhere. For fuck's sake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Guys, I can't with this shit. Ugh. Hold on now, pick up all this shit. I just flung all over the floor. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, okay. I think we're good. Just... Okay, yep. We're safe. In short, Lit sucks at the game because it's kind of a Souls-like. To me, all cats are babies, yeah. He's never gonna beat Metroid. I don't know math. I don't know. Not gonna lie. That goes here. This goes there. More trick-or-trades. He has a shit ton of trick-or-trades and celebrations cards. It's kind of crazy. Metroid Dread is not that difficult, just a bit of an intense game. Oh, okay. I still miss my last cat, Miss Kitty. Oh. Kitty. So many kitties. I love kitties. Burn. I have to freaking go upstairs and get my chopstick, too. I didn't think I'd be down here. I thought I'd be going back upstairs. This music is a bop, though, I will say. Yeah, today we went to a card show. I sold some stuff and got money back and did some trades, so I didn't go nuts. He bought a couple things but didn't go absolutely nuts either. On the full art, another floor. EX. It's up there. Oh god, there's so many cards, guys. Holy shit. So many. So many cards. There's a lot of wild dogs around here. No wild doggies! What the heck? That's so sad. I don't like that. Doggies and kitties need to be inside. If I can maybe sell cards at TNG, maybe also my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but all my expensive ones I know are my Blue Eyes, and the cheapest one I got is 7. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, whatever I end up ripping from here now until then, and I don't want, I'll try and sell there, but I know I'm gonna buy singles, like, that I want down there, for sure. I'm gonna try and find a the Mia figure. Maybe the Xenoblade, Definitive Edition, Collector's Edition, because that's the only one I don't have. Well, other than X, but I'm not, like, a big X person, so it's like, I don't know if I really want it, you know, but, like, I have some things in mind of what I want to buy when we go. I know he said he wants to buy a plush, because he buys a plush every year down there. Talking about TNG. What'd you do up there?
You didn't hear the yelling?
No.
Alright, I'm back, guys. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Just a bunch of bullshit.
Well, I have to go get my chapstick, and then I have to go back.
Alright.
And I gotta take this back upstairs. So, I will be back.
It's gonna take forever to grind, but I think this is how you do it.
Once you jump over the gap. In the top left corner of this room, burrow under the gap to reach a room with another chest.
Wild dogs.
When you reach the first checkpoint, climb up the rope and break the door to the left to enter another room with a bonestone chest, guarded by a bunch of enemies. Then when you climb the next rope, go right instead of left to snag one more bonestone before moving on. There are a few more you can grab once you reach Ossix that you don't want to miss early on. Grab the chest inside the couple's quarters by doing a burrow jump over the gap on the right side. Grab an axe from the candle near the entrance to the Radiant Manor, then head through the spark door at the eastern part of town to reach the strategy center. Here you can throw the axe, break the chest, and then burrow under the table. Just to the south of the strategy by a water bug. If you can lure the big nose NPC down here and then hit him when he's facing the water, his nose will extend, allowing you to walk on it and drop down into the waterway, where you can burrow through the opening to find another monster. I could spend the whole video calling out more of these to find, but this should get you off to a good start. If you need more bones to afford any of the things I mentioned deeper into this video, a good farming spot is this area to the
Yeah,
east of
I'm in
Osix
the
on
area
way to
right
the
now.
first dungeon, where enemies keep on jumping out.
Fuck, how did...
Just clear them out, return to the...
Okay. I could get that back, but... What does it say?
A good farming spot is this area to the east of
Yeah, this is
Osix
the
on the
farm.
way to the first dungeon, where enemies keep on jumping out of crypts. Just clear them out, return to the checkpoint one screen over to the left, and do it again. While you may want to rush to get a health upgrade from the Emporium, consider holding off for now and spring instead for the Spark upgrade. And over to the left, and do it again. A good farming spot is this area to the east of Osix on the way to the first dungeon, where enemies keep on jumping out of crypts. Just clear them out, return to the checkpoint one screen over to the left, and do it again.
Yeah, I literally have to grind this for a while. Until I get stronger. Oh my god, I might have to play a lot of this off screen. This is a mess. I love you.
I love you, baby.
Why do you think it took them so long to finally give it to me, and then they play off like, oh, you didn't, you could have had it the entire time. You were my witness to every time I asked.
You've asked multiple times, and then they're like, no, you don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't. No one knows. No one knows. Any other one? Any
I'm
other
keeping this one for
people
you
on the
too, because I
community?
figured you might
Oh,
want it.
yeah, that's
And then there's some also like old school ones here, like Culavis and Quilswellow.
Yeah. Thank you, baby.
Those,
I think I actually bought all those that one day. We went to the card shop in December.
yeah.
So how's everyone else's day going? Good? One step closer to full independency today. Welcome back, Dizzy. Yeah, Dizzy, I do want to get Monster Hunter Wilds, but I don't know if I get it. I'd have to make myself beat it for starters, and I'd have to make sure that I play it often. The only reason I haven't is because Monster Hunter is one of those series I'm a bit hesitant to play because I did not have a good experience playing it on the 3DS. The 3DS was my first one, and then that demo for Rise a couple years ago. And I know Monster Hunter goes on sale a lot, so... Hell, maybe I'll find a good price for it at Too Many Games. If not, definitely Christmas time. I know. You guys are knowing. Sometimes I think you guys are getting to know too much about my personal life, and you guys don't know the half of it. Like there's like a lot of layers to everything, and it's like a spider web of a tangled mess that I'm going in, where one bad thing is tied to another bad thing that keeps me from doing the correct thing. Like, how much are we into the year now? How many months have I had my car? I got it. I had to make my first payment in January. We're 6 months. I had to save the money for my car payment, okay? I had to do everything for it. But my parent, like, this is how, like, controlling and toxic my parents could be sometimes, is they never told me how to make the car payment myself. So every time I wanted to make my car payment, I had to call my parents to make it for me and stuff like that, because they would never tell me the information on how to and stuff like that. And every time, like, we get into, like, financial issues, we know where a lot of it stem from. And every time I tried to make something better to me, they, like, gatekeep information. It's like I'm living in a Twilight Zone episode, why they don't want me to... It's like they're afraid of me unlocking, like, my true potential or something. But they're always, like, trying to, like, keep me from becoming a man or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. But they finally fucking told me how to make my car payment today, and then they said, how come you never figured out how to do it yourself? And Sarah's my witness that I've asked them multiple times to just tell me how to do it, and they're like, no, we got it. And then today they got pissed off at me because wanna know why I got called upstairs? My mom asked me to help her remember her password to something because she didn't remember what it was. She couldn't log in to an app because she forgot her password. So rightfully being angry, I was like, you don't write this down? You don't have, like, you're not writing this down? You don't have anything to write this stuff down with? How do you not remember your own password to it? And then we got into a whole argument about that. And that's what happened upstairs, and that's why I'm fucking pissed, because I have to be responsible to remember her passwords. And I'm like, well, I said, I'm not helping you until you grab a pencil and paper and write down the password yourself. That's what I was arguing upstairs for about the 20 minutes, because they didn't want to do that! And they got mad at me because I told them that they should remember their fucking password. I can't. So yeah, now I'm playing Mina the Homework. I swear, if I'm in a bad timeline, I'm gonna get a Netflix documentary about how terrible my life is. If I'm in a good timeline, the documentary is not gonna happen because life is gonna be good and there'll be no fucking need for it or a book. Like, my mom just refuses to get with the times and understand how the modern world works, and her ignorance is affecting her everyday life, and she doesn't realize that. Like, she'll purposely go out and not bring her phone places and then ask to use other people's phone when she has her own working phone. And she doesn't plug it, like, and she doesn't understand, like, how essential it is to have a phone. I'm just putting this out there. Monster Hunter's 15 hours to beat. Yeah, but don't they have, like, events happening, like, once a month or weekly? See, success isn't about passion for me. It's not... it's not just it's not just about the passion. It's just not about the income. It's about fucking survival, because I was stupid when I was young and thought that this is going to work out for me, and I put all my eggs in the basket, and I'm paying for it now. I'm paying for it. But that's why I freak out when things fail and don't work, because everything that I ever did to accomplish my dream did not end up working out. Like, I'm not where I thought I would be if you asked me 5 years ago where I would be. And I feel like I've done all the things I had to do correctly. And I've had this conversation with my friends a lot too. They were just like, all your interests, all the stuff that you're into are just all luck based. I've been working on getting my credit up. Oh god. I'm trying. I know Brendan's been saying that. But I don't want to completely abandon the idea of Let's Tendo either. But it's weird. It's also weird because before I met you guys, I remember the conversations clear as day. Is that I remember, and I'm not going to drop names because they probably don't even remember that they say it to me, but affected my psychology to this day. Someone from the N10 in 2021 told me, like, and they all ganged up on me, that shorts were stupid. Like, this was before shorts were becoming an idea, as you saw, like, the minute long videos and stuff old on my channel, is that they said they were all stupid. No one liked shorts. And now they're like the thing of the future. And I would upload shorts on my YouTube and everything and stuff like that, or everything. Or when I did upload vlogs along with streaming every day, their exact words to me was, you stream so much, it fills up my inbox, I just don't care for your videos. Point blank. And then when they're like, and then when we do see your videos, they're just not edited enough for us to watch. People from the N10 that are supposed to be my brothers, by the way, that we're all supposed to support each other. Like, the N10 system was flawed from the very beginning, because the part of it was like the brothership, the hanging out, everything about that was perfect, but part of it was for all of us to support each other's content and to help boost it by it was supposed to be 10 people leave a like and comment on your videos to kickstart a video's traction. But not everyone wanted to do that for every single member, because it wasn't up to quality, or they just... And that's where some of the damages was coming in, being like, you could tell which people liked which member more. And this was back then, so then I was just like, okay. And then and then a couple years later, in 2023, the concept of having 2 channels became very popular. Everyone that I watched in the Pokemon community, that I still watch today, was making a second channel, and their second channels, they wanted to see if it was a new channel bias thing, that new channels just perform better, and they did. Vinny's second channel ended up getting 1 million subs, and his main channel that he's on now is still struggling to gain subscribers to this day. And that's why me and Megamat decided to make second channels as a test to back then to see if they did better on there, and it was to a degree, and all the complaints that I had before were fixed and resolved with the second channel. But now the second channel, now putting everything, and this was in back then when this stuff was happening, there wasn't a separate tabs feature on the YouTube homepage like there is today. That didn't exist back then. But now with the collab feature, everything, you could just combine everything with the collab feature. So everything's weird. But back then, that's how it was. That's how it was back then. So yeah. There's my rant, there's my justification for why I do it. And it gave me, and even if it was just talking to someone at a bad time, or they're different now, what was said gave me fucking mental despair that I still hold on to. I would suck as a member because I would also not watch your videos because I'm kind of like that where I only watch so-called good content. Exactly. Exactly. So what's the point? Like content creation is a backhanded compliment. Like, not backhanded. It's just like a backhand where, oh, you need to create. Just create and post anything. I took that advice to heart. Create and post anything. And then, no, you can't create and post anything. You need to create and post good content. And then it's just like, oh, why is this not working? Oh, you should just upload. Like, it's the double standard. It's a double standard backhanded compliment type of deal. Like, we're just like, oh, just upload, do this. It's just like, but also, if it's not good enough, we're still not gonna watch it, but we're just gonna tell you the nice cliche thing to say anyway, because it's nice. Times change. I had like 10 channels in the past, now I got one I upload on, and that's it. I can't keep up with the times. I hate change. I don't want to say I hate. That's one of the things that I work with in therapy, is learning how to deal with change, because like it's hard for me to adapt to change, especially when all change I go through is negative or feels to be negative. It's just hard for me to adapt. But yeah, that's how it was. So yeah, so the way I do things, I do it because it makes me happy. But then that's another thing. It'd be like, okay, but then don't complain if you're not successful. I hate change, lol. I am a purist. I've never had a problem with change. I do. It's tough. That's why I need to get into a new routine, and then when I'm comfortable with it, I'm good. Like, for me, when I started my new job last year, it was tough. But now that I'm used to it, I could do it. But the thought, yeah, that's probably worth a lot of money. I'd do therapy. If I didn't do therapy, I don't know what would have happened to me as an individual.
You also have to show me over there again what's yours versus what's your sister's.
Alright.
Like over that way.
Yeah. I have Rick's outlook on therapy from Rick and Morty. Hey, therapy's not for everyone either. I'm someone who needs it. But like that was the and back to that thing that you just said, Math, how you said you would like suck being a member. Okay, then don't watch it. But all you need to do is just leave a random ass comment and a like at the very least. So to give the illusion that other people liked it. That's why I see other people do other like groups that tried to copy us throughout the years. I mean, I remember. I'm ready for my last experience. I'm going to a mental hospital. Wasn't that fun? I remember for my yeah, it's not fun. But was the fact that you like just the smallest gesture couldn't be done? Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. Back then when you were young, we all held on to the hope that it could have been. Some people just grew up faster than others and let the idea go.
Expert in roundness.
Oh my god.
Stop, that's so good. Let's get kept. That's amazing.
Oh, good.
I would know that. Expert in roundness. There's a top loader. Do you want to keep all your
Okay.
Pikachus or something?
Yeah, keep all my Pikachus. Apparently in that new set that's coming out, like the 30th anniversary set, every pack is going to have a Pikachu in it. So that's crazy.
People are gonna be scalping that to shit. Can't wait for that.
And when are those cards even supposed to come out? Well, we're halfway through the year now. I was bored again until I came to stream. I got called off of work today right before I left my house because it's slow. I'm sorry about that. I saw your comment in the Discord that, yeah. About that. Yeah, no, so now I'm just ranting about life, but I realize that the streams where I'm pissed off and ranting about something are the ones that I get locked into.
So, does that mean you want to keep the special Pikachus too?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 2 detective Pikachus.
Let's just keep them for now, and then I'll look at them and make a final decision.
Perfect.
At least the text came through before I started riding my bike because I didn't check it while I was riding.
Yeah. Hisuian Samurai Leaf.
Oh, I do have one.
Do you want it kept?
Yeah. That's not those weren't the ones I was seeing. They made a lot of Hisuian Samurai cards. Holy shit. At least at the convention I went to, I saw like 3 different full arts. And what are the chances there's one of him with Snowrunt, who's another one of my favorite Pokemon? Yeah, this is how I have to farm to level up. This is what because I looked up some tips and tricks last night. And this is how you get bones, because I just didn't know I was going to spend all stream doing it. I thought there was a faster way, but no, this is how you do it. Also, Mina could only jump one block, one tile. One thing that you need to save up your money for is you need to buy.
What power did you want? These two in here?
Yeah.
The shiny ones?
Yep. So, you see that blue dot on the bottom screen next to the health bar? You need to buy a second blue dot. So when you die, you have 2 chances to get your stuff back instead of 1. And that's not the only thing. It's not all. It's also just not a revive bubble. You need the 2 sparks to open certain doors in the game. And you need the 2 sparks to open up a certain door in the main town, because there's a bike. So you see where the 3rd weapon slot is? How it's just a black square with 20? That's the 3rd weapon slot for whatever extra thing you want to use. There's a bike you could get, but it goes in the 3rd weapon slot, and you have to use the bike to make jumps that are more than 2 blocks long. So the bike is also essential to the fucking game. I didn't even know there was a fucking motorcycle in this game. But now I'm also at a weird point now where I'm like, I had to look up a guide because I was stuck. But now that I know a little bit more than that, I'm like, did I just like ruin a little bit of the experience for myself? So I don't know. So I after I figured out that I could grind here, I stopped watching stuff after the bike. Well, I never really played Metroidvanias. This is like my first one that I'm like diving into like that. I know I tried playing Metroid a long time ago, and it was weird backtracking. I like backtracking in 3D platformers because I feel like 3D platformers are more immersive. And this one's up my alley because this feels like a 2D 3D platform. Like, I like 2D open world. So, I don't know. Everything on paper about this game is what I like about video games. It's a scribblo blimblo, fantasy powers, colorful, reminds me of Nintendo. That's why I was like, Mina the Hollower is a game I will get.
And you didn't pay anything for it.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah, 2.5. Well, now I don't like all 2.5Ds. Some 2.5Ds suck. Like Kirby and the Crystal Shards, that kind of sucks. See, I don't know what that means, Store Bonesy. But we're grinding. Kirby and the Crystal Shards is my favorite Kirby lol. It just does not... It's just weird to me. It feels like Kirby from Temu.
That's crazy.
Oh god, there's a butt. My favorite Kirby is the first Air Rider game on GameCube. Never played that one. Damn, the insult good thing. You have no clue what you're talking about for video games.
Dizzy, can you delete that AI viewer thing on YouTube and Twitch for me? Because I'm like, or math, somebody that's a mod. Because I'm in the zone.
There. Oh yeah, on Twitch. It's Dizzy. Dizzy has mod powers there. So you see how everything turned into a crystal ball. One of the things you're saving for is to get your second one. What?
I'm saving Bailey.
I already feel stronger already because these enemies aren't hard to beat anymore. Or I'm getting used to beating them. They still do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Fuck. All those bones are gone.
Can you like put bones somewhere to like...
That's what I thought, like in the base, but you can't. You have to collect 1,000. But I'm still not good at the platforming. Let's lost his boners. Also, fun fact, when you heal, you only heal up to what that yellow bar is, which I think is stupid. It's not a full heal, and it could be interrupted, and then you lose it. See, so the ball, your spark could also go into enemies, so you don't get your stuff back until you kill that enemy. I don't know how to kill those things. All I know is I need to get the bike.
I want this one.
Okay. I love you. You're welcome. I don't think this is a game Litz is gonna be.
Don't get down on him yet.
Oh, he might be right. I don't know how to beat those enemies. I'm just trying to figure out why everyone thinks this game is the best thing out there. I'm not trying, and like this is just because I read a negative review on the game on Reddit, and I kind of agreed with some of the things they had to say about how they feel like the movement in this game is a little janky and it's like unforgiving. But I also feel like everyone is also, because they're like, this is the top rated game of the year, but they also said it only sold 55,000 on Steam. Babe, you...
Yes, I know. I don't need to hear it.
Because those people are good at games. Reminds me of a lot of legends of like either Oracle or Age of Minish Cap. Oracle of Ages or Minish Cap.
I love Creaky Top, even though we have that Creaky Top.
Well, not everyone's born at being good at video games. And just because you're bad at video games doesn't mean you're not allowed to play them or enjoy them. Can't do it. God, the grind's gonna take a long time. It's like a competitive game. It's funny, no one's born being good at video games. Funny. That's what I'm saying, no one's born at being good at video games. I myself have a lot of struggle. I have a lot of struggle. I myself have a lot of games I still struggle with. It's a valid choice of words, my boy. I just get good.
Oh, this is a Blissey card that's cute. Look at it.
Aww. I didn't know I had so many Blissey cards. I got 30 minutes till my ice cream's done. If only you knew how much I eat it all. Well, how does one get good?
Just gotta play a lot, I guess.
Smashing my head against the wall many, many times. But see, you also do that in, like, private, I guess, to an extent. I don't play games off camera, so the grinding parts is the parts where you get, I get criticized at. Like, this is stuff that I'm just like, oh, I should have learned how to play the game before I went on stream and played it. But no, I'm sharing my experience of me learning how to play live. I'm trying to juggle 3 things at a time. Playing the game, enjoying playing the game, learning the game, streaming, trying to grow my channel while streaming, keeping my connection with the people I talk to by talking to them in the chat. So all that's trying to be done at once in the little free time I get during the day. I remember my first Krabby Patty, the disappointment from Wendy's. I never tried that collab when it was there, but the memes were funny. Yes, and trying to improve. But imagine that every time you were trying to improve, people were always telling you were bad at it. I'm not gonna go to some like monastery, monk temple, learn how to play the game in private through meditation and self-discipline, and then come back and play the game. This is real life. This is real raw suffering, live. Which is one of the main reasons why I stream in the first place, to show that people who struggle and don't have the best life could still make it in this world and could still accomplish what they set out to do, which is part of my whole mission statement on streaming anyway. So I know it's a jack of all trades thing. It's, would you rather do a bunch of different things and suck at all of them, or be good at one thing and stick to it? And it's pretty, and one of my theater professors told me that too. It's just like, well, train on one thing and be really good at it, or try a bunch of different things and be bad at all of it. And you guys could see what I went with, because trying a bunch of different things ended up being more fun in the end than just being good at one thing. I do not know the full jack of all trades quote. Life is a game, elbow call. Please watch. You two are basically the same character. Goon goon.
Keeping all the goons.
Yeah, jack of all trades is a master of none, but is usually better than a master of one. Though for some other things, there are deft talents at play. Like, for example, you learned how to voice act, while Gold can just become a voice actor if he wanted to, but never cared and never practiced. And that's what happened. There are people who have natural singing voices and could just sing naturally. I was told, and here's another thing that I was told. One of my theater professors, before the year I graduated, so this was junior year of college, told me I cannot sing. And I was going to him for lessons, and he said I wasn't getting it down, that I'd never be able to learn how to sing. He said this to me. That professor's no longer there either. And I went to a different singing teacher, and I still go to that singing teacher to this day, and she taught me how to sing. It's about working at it, and it's about who has the patience to teach you. Because anyone could learn anything with the right teacher. Instead of just like giving up on someone that, oh, you could never do this. It also took the right person to teach it too. I did not know that math. And dude, who said that? But that's the thing, there are people out there in this world that are just there to beat you down. Did you guys know that before I decided I even wanted to be I wanted to go into the acting field and stuff like that, is I wanted to be like a mechanical engineer, but I wasn't like the greatest at physics, and my high school physics teacher told me I should reconsider thinking what I want to do, if I just probably had a good physics teacher that wasn't an asshole, because he has a reputation for being an asshole. And I hope the world knows that. If I just had maybe a different physics teacher, things could have been different. Trying to 100% Celeste. I just got good at games after I spent full 2 months trying to 100% Celeste. The people who put other people down for what they are accomplishing, are just showing what they themselves don't have the capacity to do.
So true.
Thunder
Whoever
Fear
said that, that's
Thunder
so
Fear.
true. Very wise.
Some things need talent and practice. High sciences are a thing of needing to be smart and learning it. But then what about smart people who put their talents to waste? I know so many smart people who just rather smoke weed and get high every day and do drugs than actually doing good things with themselves. What about people who want to waste their talents? I think that's unfair to people who want to have the talent but don't have it. And then there's people who have the talent and don't want to do anything with it. I think that's also frustrating. I've accomplished nothing. I wouldn't say that. I think your videos are really good. But that's a thing. Is it only a waste because you think it's a waste? If you don't think it's a waste, then it's not a waste. That's the other conversation. Like, other angle of the conversation is, if you think what you're doing is not a waste, then it's not a waste. Yeah, YouTube is a very, very weird fucking thing. It really is. I'm one of those people who got this, but not to the extent. I smoke to expand my knowledge. I got 59 subs. I could have done biology or mathematics in university. Life is different because, yeah, I could have done, and that's the thing, it could have happened, but I wanted to go the theater and entertainment route. And I knew the risk it was gonna be. And I was okay with it. But part of me was okay with it because I thought it would work out. And that's why I'm trying my damn hardest. Why do you think I go to fucking improv every single day now? I do have a show tonight too. We gotta leave in like 30 minutes. Never said weed makes people lazy. Lied. Everything's a choice. It does affect everyone differently though, so it's not a total lie. No, exactly, because like a lot of the people I went to, not saying it's a good thing, but some people said that it's even helped them. Like, I don't get it. Like, here's another thing. Is like, anyone could do what Minato Max is doing in terms of GameStop content. I even did it. But it's working for him, but it won't always work for everyone else. But I'm not giving up on it. Because I'm in too deep now to even want to. But I still believe that it will happen. But I'm also at the point that, I won't keep, yeah. But I'm also at the point too that I need to figure out how to do YouTube that's also like appropriate for my age, because I can't keep acting like a fucking idiot until I'm like 40. That's why I'm like, I am interested in doing game reviews and covering gaming news. But if you already have a platform, you could still shift with the platform. Like an audience. You just need a good starting point, because it's harder. It's easier to start with something than from nothing. And everyone will always say that. For now, Thank you. I appreciated that. And that's like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I like with my community, there are people who will not, like, I won't name who, but there's someone in here, not here right now,
Not in the stream.
but there's someone in the community who streams and they don't care about their viewers at all. They just care about the content and who sees the content. They don't want to get to know their fan base at all because they're just not interested in anything what their viewers have to say. They could care less about what their viewers have to say. They don't even enjoy what their viewers have to say. They only care about what they do and like what they post and everything. And to me, that's not a way to grow. That's not a way to grow. Your viewers, like, at least that's just the way I see it. Your viewers are also people too. Your viewers also have their own goals. Your viewers also have their own dreams. They want to accomplish their own things too. And you could at least be a little bit more friendlier to them. Treat them like real people instead of like a statistic to validate your own work. And sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here, but like, that's why I'm like, Litz Fam isn't just a name. You guys are taking your time out of your day to watch me when you could be working on your own fucking dream or doing anything else but to watch some guy bitch about how terrible his life is and be terrible at video games. Like, that's something to be fucking grateful for. That's something that I could go to bed at night praying to God, being grateful for that I have community people like that who care about me, that still want that chance to succeed. And then part of me letting people down is not accomplishing it. Like, I remember from the very beginning when I was 18 and I was talking about the stuff that I've already accomplished doing it. Like, I remember when I was 18 how bad I wanted to see and meet C&D and be friends with them, and I fucking did all that now, and now I'm moving on to the next step and everything and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know, but like, you guys are people. I care about the people who watch me. I don't be like, oh, they're talking about nonsense again, block them or whatever. I'm just like, no, I see people for who they are, because, and part of me is I would want people to treat people how you wish to be treated. Sorry, I'm going on a fucking
No.
rant. No, it's not
It's
Night
not Night
Fury.
Fury.
No.
No, it's not
It's
Night
not
Fury.
Night
We can tell
Fury.
you that for certain. It is not Night
I honestly don't care much about my viewers. I care about the passion I create. People can decide whether or not they watch it. No, but that's what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, they don't care for the people who support them too if they're not on the same wavelength or mind. If they don't think the same way they think. Like, say it. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Like,
Night Fury catches
like
straight.
you. Hold on. How do I explain this? Like, say if I was playing Call of Duty, and my viewers are watching me for my Call of Duty content, but they also like Mario or Minecraft, and they talk to me about Mario and Minecraft. The person I would know would be like, I could care less, or I couldn't possibly care what you, like, flat out say, like, I could care less. And I don't believe in that. I personally do not believe in that. Like, them saying I could care less about it. I'm still would show interest in what the other person has to say. Some people have their content they want to do. Yeah, exactly. But I'm someone that, like, will listen to other people. I love you, man. You'll always be my number one. Thank you, Dizzy. I want to succeed in my life however I can, but I also want to see those around me do well as well. Same here. Then people have... Yeah, and that's perfectly okay. And that's also perfectly okay, but I wouldn't be, like, mean to the people that I'm supporting about it either. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, where I'd be like... here's an example that, I mean, to gold, I am mean to gold, does that count? Well, no, you guys are, I would say, aren't you guys friends? Mega Matt and Deerso are mean to me.
I'm like so like in my prime right now.
No, you're locked in.
I'm so locked in. I love this so much. This is amazing. What do you want me to do with the tins? Like put these cards in them? That you want to keep?
We'll figure that out. Like
Because I know some people will buy extra tins.
No, we are lol, though we never stated we were friends. Lol. They're mean to you because they want to see you to evolve. Yeah, and I do want to evolve. Like, if one thing my journey has shared is it takes me longer than the average person to evolve and change. And that's not a bad thing if you still have the mindset and the drive to want to change. It just takes me longer than the average person. Like, I know it's not gonna happen overnight, but I know one of my flaws is it takes me a little bit longer to understand what someone's trying to say to me than the average person. Not saying that I'm fucking an idiot, because math's been telling me for a long time about saving money and not buying stuff, but it really wasn't until a couple months ago, almost, it finally kicked in. And I've been working on it. Are we Pokemon now evolving? Yeah, we are, but I'm the fucking Dunsparce that turned into a Dunsparce. But I still evolved nonetheless.
Do you want to keep Ogre Pons?
Yeah. But I want to evolve. Yeah, and I get that completely. I know they do. But it's also hard, Dizzy, it's also hard to evolve when your own parents hold you back from evolving too. Like, what's the whole thing I keep getting into?
Are these all ones you want to keep?
Yeah, if they're in that binder, I want to keep them. I know. But, like, one thing that, like, I argue is, I had a
Even
good
the
thing...
stubble of the Voltors?
Yeah. Like, last year, I had a good thing, like, in 2024, I had a good thing going with Mega Matt when, before, like, we started pulling away due to life, is I was going to the gym with him every night, and I was disciplined, I was doing it, I was proving that I wanted to do it, and stuff like that. But my own mom, who does not understand the fact that I'm an adult and can make my own decisions, would make every time before I go to the gym a living hell for me. Being like, if you go to the, who the hell goes to the gym this late? You'll never wake up for work in the next morning. Oh, I hate to see you tired. Oh, I'm worried about you. But, like, my mom's also, like, psychopathic to the point where, like, and the thing is just like, oh, you need to leave. Like, telling you can't leave isn't a fucking option either. But it's just like, Just like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, or you shouldn't be out. Like, everything that I do that is supposed to be good for me, that's supposed to evolve me into a better person, is also, like, being hindered by my family to some extent. Because my sister is batshit insane, my parents are smothers, and then there's the financial, like, I just dealt a bad hand. And one of my best friends, Kenny, will always tell me this, because, like, I talk to Kenny a lot about my life and stuff like that, because he listens, and he's like, Brandon, you were dealt a bad hand in life. There's no, like, denying about that thing. I was adopted, didn't have it. You were dealt a bad hand, but it's about playing with the hand that you were dealt instead of just feeling sorry for not having the right cards. But fuck, the stuff that should be fucking easy, or like stuff that shouldn't be problems, are fucking problems for me. And people don't get that. I love you. Like, fuck. Oh god. All I want in life is to be successful and independent. But no one's no one's like telling it or explaining it into ways that I can understand and follow. They're just saying, this is what you need to do, and that's that. Or they say you need or figure it. And I try and I do, and then there's something in my way that's stopping me from doing it. Or when I finally am happy or proud about something, someone tears me down. Like, even the fact of enjoying gets taken from me because someone else that I know, that I will not state, it's like every time you share your successes, it just makes you look like a tryhard because we know you want validation from it. Well, of course, I worked hard on it. I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't want validation. Those are the fake Pokemon cards you get at too many games that I thought were cool.
Okay.
I know, but well, that's the thing. Like, everyone has different definitions of being successful. But the basic line of my vision, or the way I think successful is, or how basic it is, just the basic tier of successful is difficult for me to that extent. That's what everyone says. That's exactly what everyone's been telling me. It is why am I still friends with those people? You don't need many friends, just a few good ones. Well, that's the thing, is these are the people who I thought were the few good ones that are saying this to me. And I always knew, I always understood the fact that you're not going to have a lot of friends. You'll always have a few that you're going to have your back. Well, now I'm at the point where, and I never worried about that. The people who I thought were always going to be my friends forever weren't going to treat me like that. But it's the people who I thought were going to be my friends forever are the ones that are the ones saying it to me. So then I make the decision to not have friends at all, or keep the ones that I do have. And to be honest, I'm almost to the point where I think it's better to just abandon everything and move. Like, because again, one thing that I was saying before is my mom really wants to sell the house and move to Florida, and I don't want to because I don't want to leave my friends. But as I'm getting older, with every year that passes by, I'm realizing that they aren't as good as friends as I thought, and that I should just leave and start fresh somewhere else. And that staying for a friendship isn't a good thing. And the friends that are, oh man, they ain't bothered. But that's one of my biggest flaws, Math, is I'm a people pleaser. that's always how I've been, and I need help with that. And I don't know what fucking deep down trauma where that comes from, but that's just how I've always been. To be frank, streaming has a small percentage of succeeding. It does. I totally get that, but low-key to me, you're a little bit more successful than I am. You gotta rely on RNG and Dizzy. I love people. Just hate people. I don't hate people. I just hate what people do because I want to give them a chance because I know that there's good in every person, that every person could do a good thing and stuff like that, but I guess the saddening thing is that people more and more are leaning more towards being bad than good these days.
Here's a popping cake spin.
But working at children and youth has definitely made me more jaded. Like, if you were to talk to me before I worked at the 911 center in that, I would be way more optimistic than I am now. But just seeing people who just, like, have no regard to life or their own loved ones is sickening. But then there's people who hate people, and they didn't do anything wrong. Like, there's people at work that could just be like, hi, how are you? Or have, like, a nice smile on their face, super polite. But then my coworkers would be like, I fucking hate that person. Why? And just like, I just don't like the way they dress. I just don't like the way they smell. And they're like, I just hate people. I don't want to talk to them. And the person that they're talking to could just be like, oh, how was your day? I hope you had a good day and stuff like that. And then they'll turn around and be like, I fucking hate people. That I don't like. That I don't agree with. Like, I'll never hate someone for something like that. Like, the way they fucking dress. Oh my god, don't even get me started on, like, my early rants when I was first trying to date people. I had people tell me that they didn't want to go out with me because I didn't have style. Can you believe people fucking said that? Why would that be like a make or break factor for people? A smile on their face is suspicious. No one smiles here. But why? But why does it have to be that way? That's how fucked up this world is. I'd rather know them, but I just know some points when it comes, like, after you get to know the person, the vain stuff goes away, but in the beginning, a lot of it is vain. Is veiny.
Oh, this is this pack of cards.
Oh, that's the McDonald's pack. There's nothing special on it. You're not gonna get like a full art. Alright, we gotta go in like 5 minutes, 9 minutes, babe. I'm gonna have to do some grinding. I'm so close to leveling up. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I got from...
Well, I'm just making sure. I know you got it from the mall.
Yeah, that one's so new.
So here's all the extras.
It's at this point I knew you would. Bro. Every time you say that, it just gives me like the biggest fucking... Yeah, I'm keeping all these. It just gives me the biggest fucking... Where I just want to beat the game to spite you. Not even to enjoy it. I just want to beat Fire Emblem just to spite you that I can't fucking beat it. Almost there, we almost could level up. Fucking Christ, the grind. Can I beat this guy? No, I still can't beat that guy. Fuck. I need to beat him now. Or I'm gonna lose all those fucking bones. Fucking, I was right there! Oh my god. I'm pissed. Wait. I can level up. Level up my strength. Oh, one hit KO now. Okay, kill this thing. Yep, did it. Did it.
Oh my
Now I'm not gonna be a fucking punching bag to these things anymore. Fucking grinding. Fucking. Oh, that felt good. I could finally see what the whole big hoopla is about all this. I could check out this area. Okay. Oh wow, all of that for that. That's what I'm saying. The mace is the easier difficulty. If you want this game to be hard, you pick the hammer's the hard mode, the dagger's medium, the ball and chain is the easy mode. So technically I am playing on the easy mode. Maybe there's like cheat codes you could put in, like Shovel Knight, but I don't know what those cheat codes are, and I don't plan on using the cheat codes. I didn't beat Shovel Knight with cheat codes when I beat it originally, so I don't want to do that for here, but I did, when I did a little bit of research from what I heard, the ball and chain is the easy mode, but the ball and chain is also Mina's signature weapon, like her cannon weapon. This doesn't look like Crow Country. Imagine if that's what my fucking Twitch turned into. Whoa, wow, hey, it changed to Fortnite. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, Crow Country, fucking, oh man. Crow Country. That was a game I was into, but I need to go back. But we're gonna be wrapping up soon. How much time do I have left? 3 minutes left. Also, this is my first Souls-like, so I'm just assuming it's supposed to suck this bad. Restream kind of slacking. Low-key. How you doing today, Mega Matt?
Okay. I got all the cards in your drawer.
So, okay. So how do we organize them now, is my question. Alright, we're gonna wrap up here. I don't know if this is... I don't know how to actually save.
The Jumbo Zapdos card.
We're keeping that. There's a Splatoon tournament coming up.
Anything you want to keep on just
What do I do with the stones? Chilling like a villain, did yard work most of the day, and just doing some light editing. Sounds good. Oh, I hate yard work. But it was it's relieving to know other people do it. I'm about to go to my improv show tonight because we're performing, and we'll see how it goes. I might come back tonight to stream more of this. Now that I gotta fucking hang for what's going on. Alright, thank you all for tuning in, and stay bright, let's fam. Doo-doo. Doo. Doo.